What's up, everyone? George here. So I recently got a new job and I recently started my own IT consulting firm where I do AI and a lot of different things for a lot of different local businesses and mostly work from home now. So I wanted to get myself a nice office, a nice space where I can work. I looked at different spaces in my home and I decided on this space here that I'll show you now. Right now I'm working out of my bedroom, and while that's okay, it's, kind of cramped space, and working in the bedroom is just not great because you feel like you're always at work and, things, you can never really shut it off. So I wanted a space where I can go work and get things done. I also want to grow this YouTube channel and my social media following. So this will be a dual purpose room. It'll be my office where I work for my, main job. But I also want to use this as my YouTube studio where I'll shoot videos, take Zoom calls, and do live streams and things like that. So in this video, I wanted to show you more or less what my thoughts are, what my plan is on it, and then I'll bring you along through the build, and you can see how it, goes going forward. So first, let me show you around the room what it looks like now, what it is, and then we'll go from there. All right. So first and foremost, you're going to have to excuse the mess. This has turned into our Amazon storage facility, as I assume most people do the same thing. So as you can tell, this is our dining room at the moment, right? It doesn't get much use, and it's why I think it's the perfect spot for the office. Give you a walkthrough of what there is now. So obviously we have the dining room table, which we never use. I have a little wine bar there. I have this thing, I don't know what it's called. My wife's gonna get mad at me for that, but that holds some of our liquor bottles, right? So let me open it up so you can see what's in there. So you see some stuff there. Now, we do a lot of hosting at our house, right? So shout out Sagapa. We do a lot of hosting in our house. So this has turned into our kind of storage for all the liquor bottles and stuff. So yeah, I wanted to just clean this up, and this has become kind of an eyesore. I also have a nice humidor here with some cigars. So I wanted to turn this into kind of a showpiece of a room. So let me walk you through what I plan on doing here. So in this wall here, and I'll put up some renderings of what it's supposed to look like. I use ChatGPT to help me. So in this wall here, on top here, it's going to be shelving, right? And that's where all these liquor bottles are going to go, right? All that's going to go here, and all the stuff that's in here will also go up there. Okay, so all the shelving there. I plan on putting some LED lights and stuff like that, and use, WLED for that. I'll post a video about that as well. So that'll be shelving here. On this wall here at the bottom, so here I'm going to put some cabinets and then have that, kind of built in here to the middle. So this will be cabinets and then a countertop, and that'll give me some extra storage there for camera equipment, or if I have some extra bottles or whatnot. So obviously the table's going to go, that's going to go. I already have that on Facebook Marketplace, so hopefully it sells rather quickly. This will go as well. Those will be thrown away. So over here is going to be my desk, right? So I'm going to do a custom desk. I'm just going to buy a wood tabletop and some legs on Amazon that I found, and I'm going to make a desk here. I'm going to make it an L-shaped, right? So this area here will have my monitors and my computer and whatnot. And then, so that'll be my computer station. And then the other side will be more working or for unboxings and stuff like that. And, I can use that for talking head videos or taking Zoom calls or whatnot. Both of those will be on legs, on wheels, so I can move them around as I see fit. On this side will just be, I'm sure you guys have seen like those wood slats. I'm going to do the whole wall in wood slats, right? And then here we'll have like kind of a seating area where they'll have 2 chairs and a nice table. It'll kind of look like maybe like a little podcast setup type situation. So that's my plan for that. Yeah, that's more or less what my thought process is on it. I've already looked into the cabinets. I think I'm going to go with some IKEA stuff that I looked at. looked at a lot of different options, but I think the IKEA ones just, I don't need anything really crazy. I just need something that looks nice and that'll work, right? And it's economical and easily accessible, so that'll help as well. So yeah, that's my plan for it, and it should be cool. One thing that I didn't mention is the doorway. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, so let me show you what I mean. So since this is a dining room, there's just this giant opening, and these are huge ceilings here. I believe they're 11 feet. So I have to figure out what I'm gonna do with this doorway. I want to put in some nice doors. I found a local company that does them. They are very expensive though, so for now it'll probably just stay open. I'm home alone most of the time, so I don't think it should be an issue with noise, but when the kids are home, that might be a problem. So besides that, I think we're good to go there. If you want to follow along, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I want to, bring you along the way. The first step I'm going to do is doing the cabinets. That's the next install, and I'm going to probably go pick up the cabinets today and get started on that, building them, setting them up, and then build the desks, and then this wall. And yeah, it should be a fun project. So if you want to come along for the ride, let's go.